Hi everybody, I'm Nikī and I teach Yin Yoga at Spiritual Essence Yoga. This evening I'm going to give you an option to our pose of the month, which is Goddess Pose, a Yang pose, and an active pose. And in Yin, we actually practice with frog pose. You still get the hip opener stretch, but in a non-active way. So some of the things that you want to have with you is a blanket, yoga blocks. If you don't have a blanket or if you don't have a yoga blanket, you can definitely use any blanket in your home. Yoga blocks, whatever you have, or books of the same thickness. If you don't have a bolster, couch cushions work great. Grab a couch cushion and bring that down on the floor with you. So I'm going to demonstrate the pose in a couple of ways so that you have different options. First thing I want you to do is to grab your blanket and put it on your mat to pad and protect your knees. And so the thickness of the blanket is up to you. Once your blanket is on your mat, you want your knees hips-width distance apart, which is 2 fists in between the knees. Bring the palms down to the mat, just underneath of the shoulders. Next, what we're going to do is very similar to child's pose. We're going to bring our knees to maybe the width or whatever works in your practice of the blanket. And instead of bringing the big toes to touch behind us, we're going to bring the right foot out and align the right ankle with the right knee, flexing the foot. Going to do the same thing with the left. And so from here, we're going to slowly bring ourselves down to our forearms. Relax the shoulders down the back. Normally what will happen is we'll want to send the hips forward. On your next exhalation, you want to send the hips back towards the feet right when you start to feel that stretch in the hips, and pause there. And in Yin, we hold all poses for anywhere from 2 to 3 minutes. The time is up to you. So this is one option for frog pose. Another option, if you don't want to bring the hands and the forearms down to the mat, is to use a prop. And so you can use blocks, and you can rest the forearms here. You could also use your couch cushion at this point. The key thing when you're engaging in the pose is to make sure, one, the forearms and hands are on the floor. And then the other part is to remember to send the hips back towards the feet, continuing to breathe. And if you have a timer near you, you could always set a timer, or maybe you're playing a playlist, your favorite songs, and you can hold the pose until the end of the song. To release the pose, you're going to slowly bring your hands back up and bring yourself back up. And what I like to do is release the flex in my feet, and then slowly inch my knees back together. A great counter pose for this is to bring the knees together. Place a prop in front of you. You could also use a blanket or a couch cushion, and just bring the forehead down, the arms to your side, and take a few yoga breaths here. So I hope that gives you a fun option to our Yang pose of the month, which is Goddess Pose, and we are exploring Yin, and that will be Frog Pose. Have a great day, everyone. Bye.